The list is not massive, but Sam Burns has a legitimate claim to best American golfer in the world without a PGA Tour win. Well, had. Burns took the 2021 Valspar Championship over Keegan Bradley and a stocked field on Sunday at Innisbrook Resort by firing an impressive 3 under 68 over the last 18 holes to finish at a near-tournament tying record 17 under on the week. Burns came into the final round tied with Bradley at 14 under, but after some early back and forth, the tide turned for good on the 13th hole. Bradley hit an iron into the water on the difficult par 3 13th, took double, and after Burns birdied the 14th to take a 3-stroke lead with 4 to go, that was pretty much a wrap on his first PGA Tour victory. He poured in a birdie at the nasty 16th as an exclamation mark. So who is Sam Burns, and why was he, at least theoretically, the best American golfer in the world without a PGA Tour win? At 24, he's still the age of guys like Collin, Morikawa and Viktor Hovland. And though he's not received the hype those guys have, his amateur career was still pretty great. Burns played 2 years at LSU and was an All-American, the SEC Player of the Year and a Haskins Award finalist. The pedigree is strong, even if he's flown a bit under the radar as a professional. His numbers say maybe this should not have been the case anyway. Burns has been playing at a top 50 clip since last summer, and earlier this year touched top 25 numbers. It got a bit lost, but he played in the final group at the loaded Farmers Insurance Open and then finished 1 stroke out of a playoff at the even more loaded Genesis Invitational. I wouldn't really say, not winning the Genesis was a failure, said Burns this week. I think every opportunity is something you can learn from, and so I think for me it's not a matter of winning or losing, it's a matter of going out there and seeing what the golf course is going to teach me that day, see what golf is going to teach me that day. Though he has faded a bit from the lead at various PGA Tour events in his career, he moved toward it following a 67-63 start at the Copperhead Couse at Innisbrook Resort this week. This is a natural progression for young pros, learning how to play with and toward a lead instead of shying away from it. It seems intuitive, but talk to anyone on tour, and it is not. Afterward, Burns alluded to some of early in the year failure and said when he hit the back 9, he was trying to stay in his process and not get out over his skis. Impressively, 3 of Burns' 4 9-hole scores on Saturday and Sunday were under par, even as the golf course slowly began to play more and more difficult in round 4. It was a veteran-like march toward his first, of probably several, PGA Tour wins in his 76th start. Winning at this level, especially in one of the strongest Valspar Championship fields ever, is an amalgamation of several different things.